This is how you adjust the drive settings on a Polestar 3. So from the home screen, you'll go over to the applications menu here. From the applications, you go to settings. After you're in settings, you'll hit drive in the top left. You'll notice a couple different features that you'll use for the drive modes. You have, first of which is going to be called creep. This essentially is going to allow the car to roll forward like a traditional car would. So if you had creep mode on and your one pedal drive off, we'll get to that later, it'll drive like a completely traditional ICE car. If you wanted to drive it like in full EV, you'll hit standard here, meaning everything is set to one pedal drive. Low is a lesser regen. But for the regen braking on the standard, you really shouldn't have to place your foot on the brake, if ever, because you're using the one pedal drive, hence the name. But of course, you would want to turn one pedal or creep mode off, meaning when you're at a full stop, it'll stay at a full stop even if you don't maintain your foot on the brake. Another feature we have here is sport mode, that you can turn that on or off. Basically what that's going to do is turn off your stabilization control. So if you're really trying to whip around some corners, it's a pretty fun feature to use. You can raise the suspension on a hill descent. You'll feel the car going slightly up from the rear. What that's going to do is distribute the weight a little bit better when you're going downhill, so it's a lot smoother of an experience. We can turn that off for now. Power delivery is set to range, meaning it's going to emphasize more of a range, not give you some of that instant torque that you might like. But if you do like that instant torque, performance is going to be the way to go, and performance is going to get you that instant torque readily available always as soon as you press down on the foot pedal. Steering feel, that's set to standard now, but firm is going to give you something a little bit more sensitive on the steering wheel, and then light I like to use more on like the freeway, but firm is definitely a lot more sporty. Suspension feel is set to standard. That's going to be the most comfortable suspension feel, but if you want something a little bit more nimble, you'll hit nimble, as well as more firm. You'll get a little bit more feedback from the road, but it definitely does help when you're trying to get some better cornering, or if you're trying to carve some canyons.